So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And
what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vaughn, and I'm back with another reaction.
I got a fetish for cheese. I tell you, better believe who really ahead of the G.
Today we're gonna react to Kevin Samuels who's going crazy on these OnlyFans girls. Let's see what he said. Let's get into the reaction. I really like this intro.
Kevin, welcome to the show, man.
Now let's play Big Bank, take Lil Bank.
Oh, it's three of them. What podcast is this? Fresh Fit.
We got Kevin fucking Samuels in the house.
Hi guys, how are we doing?
What's up, Kevin?
One thing that I heard from the ladies that I often heard when I spent a lot of time in.
You gotta get, you just gotta get ready with this kid. Like, Kevin is different, so I already know. I just have a feeling he's just gonna spaz on him. Let's see what he says.
Corporate strip clubs with high-end escorts, porn stars. Okay. The new girls to the industry all thought they discovered fire because they were hot. What Hafiz is trying to tell you, ladies, is the money you're making is seasonal. There will be a new it chick every season.
That's true though, like, because I mean I never really, man, I feel like OnlyFans kind of like revealed like a part. I think it revealed like that men are just like, they're just sad, bro. Like, because there's already free content and you have men that are paying money to see nothing, basically. Like, nah, bro, like men are just, oh my god, they're literally like just making these women's pockets fat. But again, I mean, if you got to do what you got to do, man. Women are just taking advantage of it. I mean, can you blame them? Like, if you were a nerdbo, you probably do the same thing. So I don't know.
And what ends up happening is if you don't take the money.
But to Kevin's point though, like, he's right though. Like, you might be that person now that everyone wants to see, and then the next day there's going to be a new person that everyone wants to see. So you're going to make money initially, but you're not going to be continuously making the same amount of money. Like, you can make, let's say you make $100,000 the first time that you open OnlyFans. Most likely you're not going to make that same $100,000 again. Like, it's going to be gradually dwindling down. Like, it's going to be gradually decreasing. Now the rate at which it decreases is going to depend on, I guess, your content, but it's still going to be decreasing because, like, men they want to see the fresh new thing. I don't want to say item. I don't want but they want to see the fresh new thing, and just men are just sad like that. It's just sad to say.
The money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow. Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now. And we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
Yeah, like, what is, like, okay, I don't know what they were talking about, like, I guess they were saying that, like, OnlyFans is just gonna get better. Like, if I'm just trying to piece things together, I'm assuming that they prior to this, they were saying that OnlyFans is gonna get better. And I'm kind of like, I'm kind of with, like, I don't know, like, I don't see the direction that OnlyFans can go into. I know that there's some content creators right now that are, like, they're not trying to use OnlyFans as it's being kind of used now, which is, everyone knows what it's being used now for. Most people know. But there are other creators that are, like, you trying to use it as kind of an educational platform, like to teach people about, financial literacy, like stocks, like things like that, like any kind. Or I know YouTubers, like there's some YouTubers that use that platform to to teach their supporters, I guess, secret things about certain things, like if it's YouTube, if it's stocks, things like that, to help them grow in whatever field that they're in. But again, even with that, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, I personally, like, just me, like, I'm not gonna pay for that. Like, there's so much information out here that, like, you can just do their own research. Now, people are lazy and people think that there's a secret sauce to everything, and there's not. You just gotta work hard. Like, there's not people are just always looking for that secret sauce, and you buy an OnlyFans, like, you buy a person that has an OnlyFans, and thinking that you're gonna get this magical thing that's gonna make you blow and make you make X amount of money. Whereas if you just put your head down and just grind, eventually it's gonna come if you're putting in the work and gradually, making headway. But people don't want that. People want the secret sauce. So,
but it's just open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said.
Sex work has been around since forever.
Yeah, but that's
okay. So like I was saying, I traffic in places where high-end dancers, escorts, sex work. Ladies, how do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years?
I've increased my money exponentially every single month since I started OnlyFans.
That's a month,
and that's every month. But I said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year, right?
Is 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well, any business.
And here's the thing, and this is what I mean.
She's not answering the question. Answer the question. He's asking you, is your salary gonna let's say salary. Is your salary gonna be increased on a year-to-year basis? If you were to say in a 10-year basis, it's gonna keep increasing. And she said it's been increasing month to month, and she hasn't been on the platform for more than a year. But also, to her point, the platform hasn't even been more than 10 years old. But I think what he's asking is, in your own opinion, do you think you're going to be making your salary is going to keep increasing if we were 10 years from now? All she had to say yes or no. I'm going to answer that question for her. I think based on what she's saying, she thinks that yes, it's going to keep increasing. But I disagree. I don't think it's going to keep increasing. But that's why we got to, time will tell.
What I mean by the hard-headedness piece of it, in order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage it with people who know more than you, instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a almost $1 million business. The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of it. You're asking me questions to prove to you like I don't know what I'm talking about.
What are they gonna say?
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
They went quiet.
About regarding OnlyFans, that's for sure. Because
but I do know what I'm talking about as far as business and making money.
Yeah, because you got to look at it as a business. Like, it is a business. Like, you're selling your body. Like, the way it's being used now, you're selling your body. You're selling knowledge. But right now, it's being used. Women are selling. I don't know if men are using it, but maybe they are. But I know that a lot of women are using it, basically selling their body. So you have to think of it as a business. So he might not know OnlyFans, but he knows business. So
in regards to making money comes in waves, and we all have to understand that. And if we all invest successfully, we could.
Where are you investing? Where are you investing?
So people are.
Where are you investing?
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
It's a secret.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this, I don't know about the other girls, but this girl specifically, like the blonde, not the one in the middle, the dirty blonde, the one that's like speaking right now. Like, I feel like she has. I don't think she can't like articulate herself well. Like, there's no way. What is she saying? Like, what is she saying right now? She's not saying anything. Like, she's trying to sound educated, but I don't know. She's not sounding. Just stop.
I accept what you just said, but you said money comes in waves. Granted, we have to invest. It's taken. Where's some of the places you're investing?
Yeah,
See, this is what this OnlyFans economy is done. It's let women with really low functioning knowledge, no high value or high ticket skills.
That's not low functioning knowledge.
Yeah, bro. Even like listen, even listening to her, like, yeah, he's right. Like, And I don't even agree with Kevin Samuels a lot of the times. Like, but he in this instance, like so far what he's saying, and I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but he's right. Like, it's just given like the quote unquote pretty girl like that can you, and even nowadays you don't have to be pretty. You can you can if you have the bread, you have the money, you can go to Dr. Miami or whatever doctor that, or go to out of the country, Colombia or something, and get your body fixed and come back looking A1. And then boom, every guy is gonna be like, most of the guys, not every guy, but most of the guys are gonna be, oh yeah, like we're gonna pay for OnlyFans. Like, so now it's giving these girls like a platform, and they think like they're like business savvy, but they like, but they don't. Some of them actually learn the business, but most of them like, and just listen to her speak. She's just making so much money. I don't think she's really learning, but maybe in the future she will. I don't know.
Well, let's talk. Okay. Every time I've asked you any question about business, and you've asked me a question instead of answering it. Yeah. And I said, and if it's not you, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But what OnlyFans has done is it's created a bubble economy. Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years.
Yeah, because like, think about it, like just even think about it, like, what are you? I mean, there's, don't get me wrong, there are gonna be those outliers of men that are gonna still be subscribed, or I don't know if that's the terminology that they use, subscribe to your OnlyFans. But if you pump out content, you know, your body for a year, different content for a year, I don't see how like that is a whole year that some people that are subscribed to your account have seen you, like everything that you need to offer. I don't see why they would subscribe for another year. Like, what else are they gonna? I don't know, but maybe I don't know. Like, I just don't see. Like, let's say if I were to subscribe to OnlyFans, why would I even want to? After you see it, it's like, okay, I've seen it. like even a day, like, so I just don't see how it scaled. And I think so far she's not really explaining it, like how it's gonna scale up. Like, I feel like it kind of just hit a plateau. Like, I just don't see how it goes up from here.
Now, maybe you don't know that knowledge, but I do. Because anyway. So
you can go to the club, but like, we're not.
You can't even get in.
But do you understand that what he's not trying to hate? And so
but listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans money into body contouring. He's asking my friend, what is she investing in?
Yeah.
He was trying to make her feel bad about that. I'm doing it into body.
I asked her what she was investing in. I don't know whether it's good or bad.
I didn't want to pay my bills, so why would I tell you about my business unless
it's a conversation? Like, why does it have to become? Why does she have to become defensive? Like, it's a conversation. Like, guys, like, as soon as like he doesn't pay my bills, he didn't say anything about paying your bills. He never like said that he pays your bills. He just asked a question because you guys are having a conversation. Questions are gonna be asked. Like, if you don't want to. I don't get it, bro.
I think guys are just mad. It's easier for girls to make money.
Very happy for me for my success.
Ladies, calm down. I
think so. You know what she said? Guys are just mad because it's easier for us to make money. I don't think that's true. Like, personally, I'm not mad. Like, I mean, maybe most. I don't know if most guys are mad. None of my bros. We don't even speak about. I mean, if we speak about, like, we don't even speak about OnlyFans. Like, we don't care. Like, there are many ways to make money. Like, most of all my bros are educated, like, so we're not looking at, like, we don't care about OnlyFans, like, honestly. So
here's the reality. The point of the matter is that what we're trying to communicate is that a lot of fields that give people quick money, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, whether it's acting, there's so many fields that will give you quick money today. And when you get that money, you think you've made it. Look at all the Atlanta rappers. Look at all the basketball players. You think that you made it because you're getting money today. But a lot of these fields in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not making the same amount of money. It's not just you women on OnlyFans, it's also men as well. But the reality of the matter is that if you are not wise with your money, if you are not long-sighted with your money, if you don't have actual investments, like understanding cryptocurrency, like understanding mutual funds, like understanding stocks, when you're not educating yourself in those manners, what ends up happening is you end up losing your money. And the reality of the matter is, for a lot of women who are into sex work, you guys are short-sighted individuals. So if you're a short-sighted person, more than likely you're not spending your money. You're buying bags. You're buying nice apartments.
Who's that OnlyFans?
Come on, man. Come on. That's knowledge right there. Like, to summarize it, bro, he literally just said that be smart with your money. We're not trying to downplay OnlyFans. We're just saying that, like, you have to be futuristic with it. Think of how this business is gonna do 10 years from now, 5 years from now, and with that, put yourself in a position that even if it goes down, you're still good. You're still making. If you're making millions, you're still making millions. You don't care about OnlyFans. You can the same thing with YouTubers. YouTubers think the same way. Like, they were making crazy amount of money. Then at some point, I think that what they called it was called like adpocalypse or whatever. And a lot of YouTubers stopped making money. Like, they weren't making the same amount of money. But the ones that were smart about it, like they were fine because they had distributed their content throughout different platforms. So that even though one was a problem, they didn't care because they were still generating income. Now with OnlyFans girls, it seems like they're just pouring all their effort into this one platform. And he's saying that if that platform goes down, let's assume that this platform goes down, are you gonna be making the same amount of money? No. So distribute the money that you're making now, be smart with it, put it in different areas and different avenues, so that if one thing falls, you're still generating income, a good amount of income to support your lifestyle, so you're good. That's knowledge, bro.
Fans is just sex work, though.
I didn't say.
Who said I'm buying bags? Like, who said I don't?
Oh my God, that's all they heard. Wow.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Well, hold on.
He didn't. Oh gosh, he never. Bro. He never assumed to know these things. He just speaking in general, like, and they're asking, bro, like he asked you, literally, Kevin, a couple minutes ago. Like, Kevin asked you, "What are you investing in? It's not your business. You don't pay my bills." Now that the Hafiz guy is speaking in general, now all of a sudden, who says I don't own them? Like, come on, bro. Like, you're not answering the question. Like, come on, bro.
Hold on. See, you can't do that. Yeah. I asked you what you're buying and what you're investing in, and you didn't want to say it.
Yeah, bro. I just said that. Bro. Come on.
So when Hafiz makes an assumption, then you want to question that.
I wonder how old these girls are. But I mean, like, oh yeah, I wonder how old they are, because they're not really like. I feel maybe they feel as though like the men are like coming at them, and I don't get that vibe. And you guys already know, like I don't really agree with some of the things that Kevin Samuel says, but right now he's speaking. He's really dropping gems.
See, here's what we have going on. This is what I said about being hard-headed.
I think you guys need to be more open-minded.
Let him finish.
Yes.
Let him finish.
So guys, you guys need to spread a positive message, because at the end of the day, I'm leaving here with a negative message from this podcast, because you guys
can somebody grab some control, because you don't know what I need to do.
Real quick.
Hold on.
Real quick. We're just expressing opinions here. Ladies. We're just gonna express the opinions. Me and Fresh are not, and we're gonna let you and Hafiz and Kevin talk about this, and then you guys can give your points. Everyone's gonna get a forum to speak.
But as a man that you don't even know her, you have no place to tell her how and where to invest her money, how to make her money.
I didn't tell her where anything. I just asked what she was doing.
He never said that. He never told her where to invest her money. He asked her where she invested it, and she said that's not his business.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting annoyed. You can't tell me where to invest. I'm not telling you where to invest. I asked you where you invest. That's not your business. okay, I'm gonna like say that you should be investing. Who would to say that? Why are you assuming that I'm not investing? Gosh, man, nah, these kind of women, come on. They I was like, sorry, I paused again, but they probably looked back at this interview like and be like, like what's going on with us? Maybe they thought they were on the right. Maybe they still didn't hear the message.
This is what I mean. This is what this economy breeds. It takes a lot of. This is what this economy breeds, guys.
Speak, ladies. Let him speak, and then you guys will get your shot too.
So Hafez has been he's tried to be as measured as possible. I came in and tried to be as measured as possible. And what are we getting? We're getting attacked. We're getting anger. We're getting you don't know nothing. You don't know.
And they're drinking White Claws, man. White Claws. If you're trying to keep your body in shape and stuff like that, but like drink White Claws, man.
What I do know is of all the business people on this platform, the people who are going to have long-term success are not you.
Okay, so I'll see. You're saying it's not me.
No.
We'll see. We'll see if I won't be successful.
And
she doesn't sound educated as well.
My point that I was simply trying to bring up, if you feel offended, that's how you feel. But I'm not offended. No.
She just said he's using. Girl, oh my gosh, I don't like to use the word hate, but I really don't like when people do that. When like I'm using the same words that you use. She said, I feel, if you literally rewind back, that's the thing about recording, bro. If you literally rewind back, she said, I feel offended. So he used the same words. If you feel offended. So now she's like, no. I'm not offended. Go on, bro.
You had a chance. You had a chance. New York. You had a chance to talk.
What's the name?
The reality of the matter is there is a way, whether you're upset or not, that you talk to people. I have not been trying to be disrespectful to you. I have not raised my tone. I have attempted to allow you to communicate and not talked over you. So what's not going to happen is that as adults, that you're going to treat me one way and I'm going to treat you a different way. The same way that you want me to be respectful, to listen to you and to try to have a conversation with you, I ask that you do the same. If we cannot follow those rules, then you can exit the conversation, because we are simply trying to have a conversation here. If you felt like somebody, New York, you have to let people talk. You see, this is the problem. Now we're getting into the problem of modern society, because the whole reason.
I'm sorry I had to pause it, but he's spitting, bro. Like, and they're not listening. Look at them giggling, bro. He's spitting. People don't want to have conversation. Like, people, like, you want one person to be respectful to you, but and then you be disrespectful to them. No, treat people how you want to be treated. Simple.
The reason I even got here is because there was certain attitudes I was seeing that you guys were inhibiting. Because remember, the initial question was, what are characteristics about yourself that could be a turnoff to a guy? And some of those things in regards to the attitude, because you started off by saying, well, I'm independent, right? But it's not your independence, it's your attitude. And the reality of the matter is the kind of guys that you want have a choice. They're not going to choose this kind of attitude. So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is, with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And
come on, bro. Do you hear him? Oh my gosh, do you hear him? You can fix up your body, but you're gonna get attention. But you're not gonna get retention. Yo, I messed it up. Oh, gosh, bro. Come on. He's spitting, man. Oh, he's spitting. Come on, man.
And so all day long, the fundamental reality is when you're 20 and you have your looks, use your looks to leverage whatever you can get. But that eventually runs out. And at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to be at a point in your life where all you're going to have is who you are as a person. And if you have not spent time, energy, effort, and resources into investing into yourself to becoming a better person.
And when he says invest into yourself, he's not talking about your body, bro. Like, he's not saying the one girl was talking about, like, she's fixing up, or she's gonna be fixing up her body or whatever. New York, she was saying, I'm investing in my body. So That's not what he's talking about. He's not talking about your body. He's talking about you like developing yourself, your full self, like growing yourself. Everyone has things about themselves that they still need to develop. Like, so find out and develop. Come on, he's spitting right now.
What you're gonna be is by yourself. And so,
that's a fact, man. Come on, like nobody wants a girl with a bad attitude, and no girl wants a guy with a bad attitude. It just goes both ways. But let's like, you know, like no one likes that. Like, come on, no one likes that. Why can't girls like this thing about being independent? Like, yeah, it's good. But who really cares? Like I'm keeping it a bug. Who really cares? Like people are out here living good and not like, come on.
My hope for these conversations is that we as men and women can talk to one another and build one another up. But to sit down here to tear each other down and to come with this negative attitude and this condescending demeanor, that's not the productive way we need to move forward.
And we can have a conversation about it. Go ahead. You had something, and then we'll turn it to Kevin, and then we'll let you speak as well, Damaris.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry. It's fine. It's open forum. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece.
Look, now they don't have anything to say. Now they don't have anything to say. Then once Kevin starts saying something, or Hafiz starts saying something, oh, boom, now we want to interject. Look, they gave him the platform. Let's see what happens.
I saw that you wanted to say something earlier.
No, I retire.
And me too. I feel like you said you were being respectful, but you weren't. As a man, I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring to it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex on it. You could be cooking on.
Are they? Like, the majority of people that have OnlyFans are not. They're showing their body. Like, let's just start. Some of them are showing their body. Most of them, the ones that are making big bucks, are having intercourse. So come on, like, yeah, it's a small amount of the population, the OnlyFans population, that are actually, you know, make like cooking, like she said, or like making other videos. Most of them are showing their bodies. Like, come on, and then the other few are just finessing.
On OnlyFans, you could do whatever you want. So right. I just feel like I'm just offended.
But I wonder what they're doing. Like, what are you? That's what I would ask. But what are you doing on OnlyFans? Like, what are you guys doing on OnlyFans? Come on.
And it's not just him towards me, it's towards women, because men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live in.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna say
the platform we're on is built by men.
I'm gonna say
nobody made this about men or women.
Do not get paid unless I stay here. So
this is what tends to happen when, whether it's OnlyFans, TikTok, Instagram.
She said, "You guys do not only get paid unless I sit here." It's a podcast. They can keep talking. Like now they have content to speak about. Like come on, like you're not like it's a bit like it's just because you came on the podcast doesn't mean that like if you leave they stop making the podcast. That's not how it works. But all right, but you probably want to feel powerful. But all right.
And when women can't handle it, they leave. This is the point. This is about business.
The one in the middle hasn't said anything, but I wonder what she's thinking. I really want to hear what she's thinking.
This isn't offensive, chilling. But when people in their lack of knowledge gets exposed, they get offended. They call themselves experts and business owners and everything else. You're online strippers. Would make a
come on, he called them online strippers. Ew, that's tough. I'm not even gonna lie, it's tough.
Little bit of money. Congratulations. I'm good with escorts. I'm good with strippers. But when someone like Hafiz or myself tries to sit down and talk to you about your level of ignorance, you're offended. Your ignorance is what offends you. And it's offensive to me that you're going to try to make this about men and sexism. This is what the world has done. It's got little pampered princesses who can get online, make some money, and think that they're on the same level as men who built this world, and they are not. That's what you just saw them leave, because they can't go get onto Wall Street, Main Street, anywhere, into a bank, into anybody's business to be taken seriously with their so-called business plan or their go-to-market strategy. You're taking what the world has given you, your creator has given you, and you put it online. Thank men for building the internet, the computers, the smartphone, and everything else that allows you to sit up and.
He says that like, yeah, it's probably a majority of men. If you look in the workforce, it's a majority of men, but I don't know. I probably would stop saying that. But yeah, I mean, I guess technically he's right. You know, the majority of men. Like all the infrastructure that we have now, then men are the ones that are doing the lifting, things like that. Women aren't really doing that. Like they're not doing that. So he's right. Like yeah, like I know you're not. It's not in the and the way he says it comes across disrespectful, but it's really not. It's just a fact. Like women aren't lifting these heavy things, like especially like the infrastructure that we had now. Like women just couldn't build it. Just physically they're not capable. So you have outliers. You have women in the women population that they can live. They're strong, but the majority can't. So technically, he's right.
Sit up in your luxury apartment and get paid for showing your feet. We did that. You didn't.
That's a fact. Like if men say, and I'm not listen. This is all like I'm just spitting right now. I'm just talking right now. No, I'm not trying to offend anybody. But if men just decide like, yeah, we're done with OnlyFans. We're just going back to the other platforms that are free. Like that business dies. Like that, your business dies. So like you're dependent on men. If we're being technical, you're dependent on men. So.
And in 10 years, when no one wants to see your feet or your G-string or your tattoos or whatever else, Hafiz, Chris, the roommates, Mario, Fresh, not Mario, Myron, Fresh, we will all be still running our businesses because we don't get emotional about business. When somebody tells us we have a hole in our game, we humble ourselves, we check ourselves, we get better. That's what men do because we have the business of building the world. We can't fucking walk off like babies because it happened. I didn't like it. See, Atlas can't shrug. If we shrugged, you would die. That's what happens every time one of you little crybabies gets called out here on the platform you came to get attention you asked for. When you get more smoke than you're willing to handle, you want to cry and stomp off. Well, kick rocks. And guess what? There'll be a new one tomorrow because neither one of y'all on the panel can.
He's spitting. Come on, bro. He's spitting.
Honestly say that you are bringing something to the market that ain't 15 other chicas down on the street bringing. None.
And he switched languages. He started speaking in Spanish. Come on, he's passionate about it. Come on, man.
So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel. And there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans. It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have. And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you don't have them, and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence, even the resources to sit down and just listen. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God, mic drop.
Wow.
He was spitting. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about this conversation that Kevin had with these women. Like, it was just crazy. Just let me know, because I respond to every comment. So let me know what you guys think. It's your boy Vaughn, man. This was a crazy reaction. This was a crazy vid. I'm out.